Battle Through the Heavens Chapter 148, Wreak Havoc. Chapter 148, Wreak Havoc. Watching as more and more mercenaries filled up the courtyard, Xiao Yan faintly smiled. In spite of everything, he slowly walked forward in front of the gathering crowd. A Isari, I trademark am here to wreak havoc, A I youngster, you have guts, A. As he saw Xiao Yan trademark S arrogant demeanor, Mu She trademark S extreme anger reversed into a smile. With a wave of his hand, in place of the originally shattered front door, a thick and heavy black door unexpectedly appeared from a secret slit. With a boom sound, it completely sealed the exit. In the wake of the door falling, more and more members of the wolf-head mercenaries rushed forth from the inner courtyard and surrounded Xiao Yan with ominous glints on their faces. The weapons in their hands reflected a cold light under the sunlight. Gazing at the dozens of mercenaries surrounding him, Xiao Yan seemed to somewhat helplessly shake his head. A trademark T count on me going one-on-one with you, I will only use the safest method to thoroughly erase you. Mu Li sneered while staring at the look on Xiao Yan trademark S face. At these words, Xiao Yan lightly nodded his head. For Mu Shi to become the commander of this group, he could not possibly be a reckless fool. If their situations were reversed, Xiao Yan would also not engage in a one-on-one fight. In this world, nothing was truly fair, regardless of how despicable the method, as long as it was able to smoothly achieve its purpose. It would be the best method. Winners are eternally right and losers could only weep their defeat. Xiao Yan had a deep understanding of this phrase. Ego, kill him, no longer putting up with this nonsense. Mu Shi pointed towards Xiao Yan, his icy voice full of killing intent. At their commander trademark S order, the surrounding mercenaries immediately gripped their weapons firmly before roaring battle cries as they closed the circle around Xiao Yan. Standing at the top of the steps, Mu Shi gave the rather tranquil youngster a dense gaze. He tightened his fist and coldly said, no matter what happens, you must die today escree, As everyone was charging at Xiao Ya from all directions, an eagle cry suddenly sounded in the sky. A huge shadow descended from the sky and large amounts of white powder were scattered from it. Immediately, the empty air above the courtyard was covered with the slowly falling white powder. I knew that. Kill him first. Seeing the sudden change, Mu Shi pressed his eyebrows together and coldly ordered. After hearing his order, the panicking mercenaries immediately charged at Xiao Yan who was close by, aiming to kill him. Xiao Yan watched the mercenaries coming from all directions before raising his head. The white powder was about to reach them. Taking in a light breath, Xiao Yan began to take action. He lowered his legs and his right hand tightly grabbed the heavy Xian ruler on his back. With a low cry, the heavy Xian ruler was held in his palm as it flew out. A dark shadow rotated around Xiao Yan trademark S body and the front few mercenaries that were charging at him were violently knocked by the heavy ruler. Blood spurted from their mouths as their bodies were thrown backwards. Bang! The black ruler was heavily inserted into the hard ground in front of Xiao Yan. A few crack lines quickly spread out from the spot where the ruler was. With his right hand holding the heavy Xian ruler, Xiao Yan trademark S left hand suddenly aimed at the sky. He curled his palm and a powerful suction force instantly sucked the descending white powder toward the courtyard. Just as the powder descended, Xiao Yan trademark S left hand shook and an incredibly strong pushing force blew the white powder toward the surrounding mercenaries. Cough like a storm, the white powder swirled out from Xiao Yan. All the mercenaries which the powder encompassed immediately let out a violent cough. Trademark S something strange about the powder. Pull back, Under Xiao Yan trademark S control, the powder was quickly pushed in front of Mu Shi. When Mu Shi took in a breath of it, his face changed and hurriedly gave the order. Upon hearing his order, the mercenaries who were charging around blindly in the scattered powder hurriedly retreated. However, they began to collapse one after another after taking around 10 steps back. There were only a few strong mercenaries who unsteadily withstood it and quickly withdrew deeper into the courtyard. Seeing that only a few managed to step out of the powder-filled air, Euro trademark's face turned extremely gloomy. A turbulent and violent wind appeared in front of him and blew toward the powder that was spreading toward him. Being blown by the violent wind, the powder gradually scattered, revealing numerous mercenaries that had collapsed. Numerous painful moans continued to escape their mouths. Shi let out a breath when he noticed that the mercenaries' lives were not in jeopardy. He raised his head and stared at the young man in the middle of the courtyard. In a severe voice, he said, a little bastard, how dare you use poison, you can take advantage of your numbers, so why can't a trademark T.A.G use poison, waving his head, Xiao Yan said with a smile as he stared at the few remaining mercenaries. With a smile, Xiao Yan supported the heavy ruler with his shoulders and took 2 steps forward. However, a change happened when his second step landed. One of the mercenaries who was repeatedly groaning on the ground suddenly jumped to his feet. The sharp long sword that was in his hand carried a thin layer of doqi as it trickily and viciously stabbed towards Xiao Yan trademark's lower abdomen. Faced with the ambush, Xiao Yan did not show the slightest sign of panic. He tightly held the heavy Xian ruler and placed it in front of him, covering over half of Xiao Yan trademark's body. At the same time, this defense easily overcame the attack by the longsword. Erklang, the longsword stabbed against the heavy Xian ruler. Instantly, sparks flew everywhere. However, it did not even leave white scratches on the ruler trademark's body. After the sneak attack failed, the ambusher did not continue to press forward. He used the reverse force from the attack and quickly retreated. Izanki, you have launched an ambush, why are you leaving? Xiao Yan was alerted to his intentions when the ambusher was about to retreat. With a soft laugh, his feet stomped on the ground. With an explosive sound, Xiao Yan trademark's body suddenly shot forward and was only half a meter from the ambusher in an instant. The corner of Xiao Yan trademark's eyes carried a chilling smile as his eyes met with the ambusher. The ambusher was his old enemy, Mu Li. Mu Li trademark's expression was dark as he watched Xiao Yan, who was in his immediate vicinity, and there was panic in the deep regions of his eyes. When the medicinal powder had descended from the sky, he had used the chaos it created to get close to Xiao Yan and pretended to be poisoned a short distance from him. However, he did not expect that his acting had been easily seen through by his opponent. Be careful, the sudden change in the battlefield had also caused Mu Shi, who was standing on the platform, to be shocked. This was especially so when he saw that the ambusher was actually his son. The color of his face changed as he hurriedly called. Li refers to Mu Li. As previously mentioned, the is an endearing term. Tolate, giving a dense smile to the retreating Mu Li, Xiao Yan once again stomped on the ground. An explosion sounded and his body quickly appeared in front of Mu Li. The heavy Xian ruler in his hand carried the sound of an intense wind pressure as it violently made a horizontal swing toward Mu Li trademark's chest. The intense wind pressure in front of him caused Mu Li trademark's expression to change once again. A realization hit him as he said in his heart, this guy is really a 9-star dojet, The thought flashed in Mu Li trademark's mind and disappeared as he clenched his teeth. He was enveloped by Xiao Yan trademark's attack, and with his current speed, it was impossible to totally avoid the attack. Thus, he could only forcefully resist Xiao Yan trademark's attack. The corner of his mouth twitching, Mu Li unrestrainedly poured all of his doqi into his longsword. Finally, he clenched his teeth and stabbed his sword, which was carrying a sharp breaking wind sound, at Xiao Yan trademark's chest. Bang! The huge ruler trademark's body flew swiftly across the air and finally heavily smashed on Mu Li trademark's chest. Immediately, a mouthful of fresh blood was violently spat out. The intense pain caused a dangerous glint to flash across Mu Lia Euro trademark S eyes. When his body was about to be thrown backwards, his palm transferred a ferocious force onto the sword hilt. The long sword left his hand and under Mu Lia Euro trademark S sinister gaze, pierced into Xiaoyana Euro trademark S chest. Under Xiaoyana Euro trademark S ferocious attack, Mu Lia Euro trademark S body, like a cannonball that had been shot out, was shot across the ground and smashed into a huge wooden pillar. He spat out another mouthful of blood as everything in front of him turned black and he fainted. The long sword that carried a ferocious force ruthlessly pierced at Xiaoyana Euro trademark S chest. This desperate blow by Mu Li managed to cause Xiaoyan to take a small step back. In the sky, the fairy doctor let out a shocked gasp as she saw Xiaoyan being stabbed by the long sword. She was about to ride the blue eagle down to rescue him when Xiaoyan lifted his hand and waved at her. Xiaoyan lowered his head and looked at the long sword at his chest. He grabbed the hilt of the sword and pulled it out. There was no sign of fresh blood on the tip of the sword. A Euro inner vest that Yunji has left behind is indeed strong. A Euro seeing that the sword tip had no blood stain, Xiaoyan could not help but praise in his heart. He threw the long sword aside and eyed the half-dead Mu Li. A Euro. In an instant, Mu Li was knocked backwards and flew from the battlefield. On the high platform, Mu She Euro trademark S head became blank. He hurriedly jumped down and shook the unconscious Mu Li heavily. After using his finger to check that Mu Li Euro trademark S breath was present, he sighed in relief. He handed the unconscious Mu Li to the mercenaries behind him and raised his head to stare menacingly at Xiaoyan. His hand slowly picked up a steel spear from the ground as his bone-chilling voice was filled with an intent to kill. A Euro, no matter what happens, you will die here today, A Euro. A Euro, you already told me that last time, A Euro. Xiaoyan watched Mu Li being lifted into the house and the corner of his mouth raised indifferently. When Mu Li was being smashed by the heavy Xian ruler, the energy on the ruler had passed through Mu Li Euro trademark S body and broke the Do Chi vortex in his lower abdomen. In other words, even if Mu Li recovered from his injuries, he would be a cripple. This action may appear a little cruel, but Xiaoyan was unconcerned. Their relationship was one that could not be mediated. The attempt to kill him back in the mountain cave and the chase across the mountain range would have caused Xiaoyan to lose his life in the hands of the father and son had he not been lucky. Moreover, Xiaoyan understood that if he ended up in their hands, even death may be a luxurious dream. Hence, when faced with his enemies, especially those that he had a terrible relationship with, Xiaoyan would not show any mercy. He would kill if he could and ensure that the other lose the ability to take revenge if he could not kill.